Hi! So today I'm going to teach you how to set up Google Analytics for an e-commerce store on Shopify. So in this video, I'm going to run you through 3 simple steps on first, how to create your Google Analytics account, second, how to install Google Analytics tracking code to your Shopify e-commerce site, and third, how to properly configure it into an e-commerce setup to make sure you're getting the best out of this powerful free tool. And guess what? You don't need any coding skills at all. So make sure to stay all the way to the end of this video because I'm going to give away a free e-commerce dashboard reporting template that you can easily plug in and schedule to send daily report to your email. So let's get into it. So first step, creating your Google Analytics account. To do that, just simply go to Google and sign up for one. So while loading it here, make sure that you're logged in at the back end of your Shopify. Okay, so let's go to setup for free. Account name, you can use the website name. Just move my photo away from here. Then click on next. Of course, you want it to measure to web. Next, website name, the URL. Okay, make sure you got the HTTPS in there. Industry category, make sure you select the correct one. So for this website, it's about food and drink, and then the reporting time zone to Singapore. This is very, very important because, of course, you want to get the report as accurate and as timely as possible. Okay, click, and just go to accept. Okay, let's just skip this. No thanks. So yeah, by the way, one of the productivity app or like work related app that I have on my phone is the Google Analytics mobile app. So make sure to have that on your phone so you can easily track this. Okay, so what do we need from this dashboard is the UI tracking code ID, okay, which will bring us to the step 2, which is the installing the tracking code to your site. So now that you're logged in on your backend, what you want to do is to go to online store. I just move my photo there again and then go to preference. From here, you can simply scroll down and okay, so we will need the entire chunk of code. Sure. Okay, and then click save. Okay, so now that it's already saved, what you want it to do is to check if the code is already in place. And to do that, what we can do is to check the site code and just magnify this to the regular size. Okay. So view source and then Control F UA. Great. So space, make sure it's matched. So the code is, or the tracking code is applied directly as soon as we hit save on the Shopify online store backend. Um, Another thing that we also want to do is to check or send a test traffic from here. But yeah, the thing with Google Analytics is that if it's a new account, it will take about 24 to 48 hours for the data to start propagating. So we have to wait for that. But the good news is that it's confirmed the code is already in here. Okay, now to the third step. What we need to do is to configure it. It by it means the Google Analytics into an e-commerce setup. So while we're at the admin page, what we're gonna do is to just hit back. Okay, so at the admin side, you will see three panels in here. And what we're gonna do is to enable the e-commerce settings under the view panel. Okay, just click on top of these three buttons right here and click save. Another thing that we wanted to do is that since this is an e-commerce and this will report the revenue from the products or transactions, what we want is to make sure that the currency is accurate. Okay. Also, if you have a site search tracking on your e-commerce store, make sure to toggle this on. But this will require a query parameter. I can link the YouTube tutorial that I did for this particular site search tracking. But for now, I'm going to leave this off because the website doesn't have site search tracking. So I'm going to save it. And then after that, what I also do for e-commerce store is that on the marketing side, I wanted to get as much information for the users, the demographics, and their interests and things like that. So what I will do is to yeah enable the demographics and interest reporting. Okay, so from here, once you toggle this section, it will show you the age, gender, and interest data about your shopper so that in the future, if you wanted to do ads, you can retarget them accordingly. And also, speaking of ads, let's just save this. Speaking of ads, you can easily link this up right here. Okay, so one final step is to enable the advertising features. So to do that, sorry, I was just trying to recollect. To do that, we will have to go to the data collection and yeah, click under the marketing and advertising reporting features. Okay, and one final thing that I make sure is in place is to filter my traffic in the website and make sure that the website is not tracking all of my footprint, especially me or if I'm working with a team. So what I'm gonna do is to block my IP address or exclude. So the fastest way to know your IP address is to go to Google Analytics and type my IP address. And then just copy the string of text and letters. Then go to QC, folder track, exclude. Okay, that should do it. Awesome. So that's it, guys. This setup will only take you 10 minutes tops. And if you find this video easy and useful, please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe because I'll be doing more videos on e-commerce tips and tutorials soon. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm giving away a free e-commerce dashboard. So what this particular report can do is that this will enable you to see everything in one glass, all of the key metrics like total revenue, visits that resulted in transactions, breakdown per country or city, popular products, breakdown of the marketing channels that brings the most visitors and revenues, and a couple more. And the best thing is that you can automate the daily or weekly send out of this report. So follow the link down in the description, and I'll be happy to email the e-commerce dashboard template to you. And if you're already subscribed to my weekly newsletter at caseyordonna.com, this template is already sent to you. So until then, and I'll see you in my next video.